Good morning from Osaka. I slept in till like 8:30 and it was awesome. And I guess it's been like 45 minutes since I woke up. But I'm getting ready to go for a run because I just feel like it. And I have time to do so. And it's sunny, so I just feel like it's gonna be a great start to the day. So let's get out there. Hello. Let's get ready to go out in Osaka. Go out meaning go out for the day. So I slept in till like 8:30, which was great. Literally needed that, like a nice 8.5, 9 hours of sleep. That's a gift for me. My face is so dry right now, so I'm gonna put on my jet lag mask from Summer Fridays, which I take the name literally and wear it when I'm traveling. I bring it sometimes, but also I put this on just when my skin is like super dry AF. Yeah, I'm excited for this day of Osaka exploration. I think I'm gonna honestly head right to some food options. And I feel rejuvenated in terms of shopping. Like I was shopped out for a while and I feel like I'm back. Maybe we'll do some good shopping. Putting on the Winlevy. It blocks androgen receptors and oil production, excess oil production. It works for me. I've used it for like over a year at this point now. But I know it's like a relatively new prescription product. Also, we're doing our SPF tinted. The run was very nice. It was not as easy as my run in Tokyo, which was just out and back easy on the river walk, like a continuous path, uninterrupted. And in my mind, I was like, oh, this river will be the same. I didn't see a single other runner in Osaka. And it was not a continuous path. I had to weave a bit over the bridges and just like parks or path. It was a little bit more convoluted. I saw some great cherry blossoms. That never gets old. Like, it's just so pink. And it's not like bright pink. It's just like you're aware of this cotton candy vibe. Hitting some markets today. Obviously, I'm hitting the main food market, Dotonbori market, in the evening because it gets lively and bright at night. Time for hair stuff. Got the Briogeo leave-in conditioner and Briogeo curl cream in the minis at the moment. It's so nice out. I'm wondering how I'm going to need to change my makeup and skincare routine now that I have all of my Japanese products. For one, none of their sunscreen is tinted, and I feel like that really helps even out my skin tone, so I think I'm gonna need to get a skin tint, which sucks because I probably should stop buying shit. I feel like the trip's going decently fast. I mean, there are moments where I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm here, but I haven't really felt like cray, like overwhelmed, like get me home energy. I have not felt that. Doing some blush. I'm realizing that I kind of need to use a lot of blush for it to like make a difference on me because I've noticed that sometimes I put it on and there's just nothing happening. So that's my pink cheeky. I only brought 2 blushes. This is my first trip in a while not bringing like my whole makeup kit, and I did that for space reasons. I don't know if I can do this visual. I need to be on the real mirror. Capsule makeup, capsule jewelry. Hop on that train. Need to pack up my tote bag. I was thinking on my run, I think I might have appreciated having like a little backpack on this trip. My shoulder just gets like so dead from the tote bag. Or I should have brought a more sturdy tote bag. I brought kind of a flimsy one because it would pack easy, but I think I'm paying the price. I'm gonna have some yogurt now and figure out where I'm going first. Is this a good part? I don't even know. No, it's not. Well, let's ride. I'm in Osaka Castle Park and it's very peaceful. There's people having a little picnic and walking around, of course. I headed out to Dotonbori market. It started raining like crazy, so I was just like, luckily it was covered, so I just like stayed underneath there. But then I went to this other market that seemed way more food focused, that was like adjacent, and I tried a ton of stuff. I had grilled eel on a stick, I had wagyu on a stick, I had dumplings in soy sauce on a stick, and I had strawberries on a stick, lots of skewers, got a red bean mochi for some other time, and then I walked through the street that had all like kitchen goods, which was cool. I thought about getting like a bowl. I feel like that would be a fun souvenir, but I'm just like nervous about transportation of that item. I went to underground market. There's like a lot of underground markets here, and got a matcha dessert finally. I got matcha tiramisu and a matcha latte. It was like sweet but still grassy, which I feel like in the US, or what I've had, we have not mastered that balance yet. It's either too grassy or too sweet. I had lots of snack, which was fun street food vibe. Then I went to Amerikamura, which is like the thrift area. It's supposed to be like Little America. It was cool. So I got this t-shirt that had these little bears on it that was pretty kawaii, and for this Korean brand. So I thought that was like kind of cool. Just took the train over here to the castle. Might chill at the park, but checking out the castle. And then I'm gonna head back to the hotel.
Disposable.
Oh, yes. Well, okay, for the vlog, this is my new friend, Phoebe. We just met at the Torii gates. Hey. It is Saturday night and I'm just about to head out for dinner. I've had meal from the Family Mart the last 2 nights, so I'm making myself go to a place to sit and eat a meal. We're in Osaka last night before we head into the mountains, and I feel like I should have some okonomiyaki, which are these like cabbage pancakes. I had them in Chicago because there's a restaurant that specializes in them, but I feel like I should try them here. It gets significantly colder at night, so I'm bundling up a bit. It was such a day in Kyoto, and I can't wait to tell you about it when I get back from dinner. But I made a new friend and we hung out all day, so that was really fun. All right, let's get some dinner. Hello, I'm reporting from bed. Today was my day trip to Kyoto, and I had a great day. And It was really nice out. I've had fantastic weather this whole time I've been here. I took the train to Kyoto and it took me like an hour and 15 minutes to get there, which was not bad at all. I arrived to the gates around 10:30, the Fushimi Inari gates, I believe. Beautiful, iconic orange torii gates that go up, and it's like a shrine and beautiful, and just so crowded though. And like I knew it would be crowded. It's a Saturday in Kyoto, and I feel like Kyoto is more touristy than Osaka, and maybe I knew this and that's why I decided to stay here rather than Kyoto. The gates were lovely. I climbed up pretty high and like tried to get a photo, and some of the like prayer areas were very peaceful and people were praying. But I turned and asked this girl, I feel like I have been trying to get pictures of myself, and so I just try to like clock anyone that is like seeming like they speak English. And so this girl was behind me and she quickly snapped some photos, and then we were heading down and we were chatting, and it turned out she was also solo traveling and she was coming from the UK, Phoebe. And our itineraries for the day ended up being very similar, and so we kind of just decided to like do it all together. We took the train up a little further and went to Nishiki market in Kyoto, which was just like huge. And after going to markets for the last 2 days in Osaka, you know, this was like very much the same. A little bit bigger and more chaotic, I felt even. But we had gyoza, which I hadn't had before, and fried chicken, which were really great. Had a pickled cucumber. She didn't like it, thought it tasted like fish, but I enjoyed it. Another strawberry daifuku. Strawberry is key. Otherwise, the red bean tastes like nothing, but I think the flavored ones are massive. We decided to get those hair chopstick pins. I thought that was a fun souvenir, and she got one for her friend, but I picked out a blue one, so hopefully I can figure out how to wear it. And then we started walking up towards some more temples and shrines and going through the very narrow streets and alleys that have lots of shops, and she wanted to get some pottery, so we popped into some pottery stores. I ended up getting a really pretty floral matcha bowl for when I make my matcha, so I'm excited for that, and they packed it up real nice. The further up we went, the more like authentic the pottery seemed. She got some like loose leaf tea, and she got her friend a mug. That was all real fun, and we just had fun chatting, and we ended up getting matcha ice cream, sat by the river for a while, and then said goodbye. She was staying in Kyoto, but it was just really fun to like spend the day with someone. I didn't realize how nice it is sometimes to like share your thoughts and feelings about something you're experiencing with someone in the moment. Like normally I'm just like experiencing it and like reflecting in my head, which is all fine and dandy, but for us to be like, oh, or for her to be like, oh no, that pin looks good in your hair, or like, oh no, I hate the cucumber, or I really want matcha ice cream. Like, you know, it was kind of fun to just like share with someone and like share the day with someone that I might never see again, but have just like a lovely time anyway. Oh, another stop we made was to this old guy she had seen on TikTok who makes these beautiful floral prints that he like stencils and paints, and he makes different floral ones for each month. And I was like, we're probably never gonna find this. There's like so many shops, but we stumbled upon it, and then he was so kind. He was 83, and he, you know, asked us where we were from, and, you know, she was like, we met today, and anyway, it was just such a sweet interaction. I got back to my hotel, and I was pretty cashed. I was really hungry, but I was just like, I need to take a beat. I really wanted to try okonomiyaki, even though I've had it before, but it was so much better here. I found one. I literally was on YouTube just like watching some shorts of what to eat in Osaka, and these people recommended this spot, and I just saw that it was near me. It was like a 10-minute walk, but it was in this like underground mall. They have so many underground malls here, so it was so hard to find. But once I did, it was great, and I was like, you know, I'm feeling kind of like a beer tonight. Like, I'm never craving beer. I usually am never like craving alcohol at all, but I was like, let me have a Sapporo. We're in Japan. And I had my Sapporo and it went down so easy. I literally drank the whole thing. And my okonomiyaki was so good too. I put on the dried seaweed flakes. What a special day in Kyoto. I'm glad I didn't stay there because I think it's a little bit too touristy. And I've enjoyed my time in Osaka. So what a lovely time. Hitting the mountains tomorrow. Let's see how it goes.